Hello, says I'm live. I need you to let me know if you can hear me tonight. I believe I have it fixed. So if you're hopping in, say hi. Let me know where you're tuning in from and if you're going to be working on a project with me tonight. I am just looking around, see if there was something I was looking for, but now I don't see it. Okay. All right. I need to learn more about this. StreamYard settings and what I can do. I still don't think I have my closed captionings fixed, and I apologize for that. I've tried and I've done it multiple times, and it does not seem to work. So, hi, Sean. Hey, Sean, let me know if you can hear me. I believe I have my microphone issue fixed. Because the last time I tried to go live and then I tried to get on Zoom. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Sean. I tried to get on Zoom, Donnell's monthly Zoom, and I couldn't because I didn't have any. Nobody could hear me. I could hear them, but nobody could hear me. I have missed you all. I've been MIA. We've had lots of summer trips. I've had a couple like back-to-back colds that wouldn't go away, back problems, knee problems. I have been a hot mess, but I'm on the mend. And we'll talk more about that as we go. Tonight, I'm going to be working on my cotton cuts. Hi, Kathy. I missed you. Thanks for hopping in. And we are on clue 3. So let's get into it. I started to open this and go through it, and I'm like, nah, I'll wait. Let's do it all with everybody. All right. I already have clue 3 printed and in my box. I have clue 1 and clue 2 already done. I left them in the bags for the wonderful suggestion of Andy. So let's lay those over here. Now we are ready for clue 3. Really love this. I have not got a lot of time in my sewing room due to travel and illness and being laid up on the couch with the ice pack. So I'm pretty excited to work on this tonight. And I'm so excited to have sound. I got to text my son when I'm done because he was coming over tomorrow to look at it. So let him know your old mother figured it out. Okay, clue 3. All right, I'm going to save the bag. It's so genius. Put it back in that bag so when I get to the end of the quilt, I know what goes where. My laptop is a little dusty. Okay, I have my color thing still hanging up on my bulletin board with this other stuff on it. So let me move that to the front. And then I also have already out. These are labels. Actually, I bought these labels from Sean. And I am obsessed with them. I have laminated them. So I left out these letters that go with my cotton cuts so that I love labeling my quilt blocks and my fabric. So you can order these from Sean. I believe, Sean, if you want to drop the link for that, you can do that in here. You can get these off Sean. I believe there's a link on his channel, The Guy Who Sews. I love these. I bought 2 sets. I bought one for my mom, one for me. Laminated them. Here's the bad part. I lost all my other letters. I can't find the container at all. So hopefully that turns up. I have my numbers container and I have it all labeled. Oh, I don't know how to do that, Sean. I'm in StreamYard. Is that something I can do from here? I have my numbers, but I can't find my letters anywhere. So, I mean, I had them all laminated and trimmed, and I just don't know where they went. But these stay out on my little side table all the time for my cotton cuts. Because I like to pre-sort, so we're going to go ahead and sort out my fabric. Move some things around. I don't have a ton of space, but we're going to make it work. So is anybody, I believe I'm making the small, Sean. I'm making the small. I have the Marina colorway. I know that Andy and I have the same colorway. We've actually done this together one time. So I have the Marina colorway, which I just love, love, love these colors. It's weird. I don't normally do a lot of blues, but I actually just did a fabric pull for a sewing day that's coming up with some girlfriends, and I pulled all blue. So I don't know. Oh, I'm learning so much. Oh, it doesn't give me that option. It says delete comment, put user in timeout, ban user, and delete their comments. Huh. I need to do more. Sean, I need a work day with you where you can teach me how to do more of these things. And I'm sure that the closed captioning is not on, even though I've tried it 100 times, I swear, to turn on my closed captionings via YouTube. And it's not working. It's not a thing. Yeah, isn't that odd? And you just have the free version, right, Sean? I'm telling you, it is Amanda operating error because I have a lot of issues lately. All right, let me get my fabric sorted. This one is B. So you guys working on anything tonight with me? That would be great, Sean. I would love to schedule a Zoom. And I really need some more help with things. I will email you. I did respond to your email too, by the way, about the quilt show thing. This is D. This one's tricky because I have two prints that look so similar. And then I kind of have to I'm going to lay that aside because I'm not really for sure which one that is yet. They look so much alike. You really have to take your time with them. This one's E. Okay. This one's easy. This one's C. I think this one's like one of my favorites, the floral. It's like tropically kind of thing. This is C. I like to get it sorted ahead of time because, yeah, it's so weird, Sean, because mine's B and E and they're like almost, actually, I have two dark that look the same and two lights. And they're literally almost identical patterns. But with this, since we have a black and white pattern, I really want to get my things laid out and organized ahead of time and label my fabrics. Okay. So we have A, B, C, and D. Okay, see, I got to pull this down and get it closer because, oh, that's right. Okay, that's, well, there went that tack. Okay. It's tricky. It is tricky because I have which you can't hardly see for the light, but E or A and F are white backgrounds. And they're almost like, they look almost identical. And then B and E are very similar, but one luckily is kind of leafy and one's dots, but sometimes it's hard for me to tell. Okay, so this is all fabric D. And that's fabric E. Anybody else talk to themselves like I do? Just checking. Okay, so this is definitely A. This one's A because F has more of a green undertone to it, like a green on, a green on the background. So I don't think we have any F in this actual block. Okay, pretty confident, and I got this laid out right. Let me hang my colorway back up. Just leave it up there on my bulletin board. Okay. Okay, good. Thanks, Sean. Hi, Zaza. How are you, friend? Okay. Wish me luck here. So, we're going to sew together. I do too. I talk to myself a lot. I have to work things out in my head. So it's like we're sewing A and A together. Join small A triangles to, all right, so I'm going to make 2 of these. So I will say the really nice thing about working on the batiks in this is that you're not going to get them backwards. That's funny, Kathy. Makes Kathy feel like an engineer. That's funny. We always get the best answers that way, don't we? I've missed being live with you guys. I tell you, we've had such a fun summer, though. Traveling and motorcycle trips and stuff. And now if I could just, now that I'm over all my illnesses that seem to hang on, hopefully I can stay well. So my back and leg, knee, whatever you want to call it. Hello, Agnes. Hi, Sherry. I missed you. You snuck right in, Sherry. I didn't even see you. Well, I'm glad Sean let you know that I was live tonight. And Agnes, yes, this is a new day and time for me. I was Thursdays. I'm going to try and sew an update. Let me give you some life updates. We've had a lot of trips. Grateful for. Really enjoyed our summer trips. Motorcycle season is pretty much over now. A little chilly here in Indiana to be out on the bike. However, I guess I didn't do that. I said I've had a couple colds. I think I'm finally on the mend from all that. It just would not go away. Like, it would not go away. I thought, oh, I'm doing really good. And then I'm like, oh, I'm down and out again. So this week's work schedule got all changed up, and I worked from home my office days and vice versa so that I could, or last week, so that I could get some extra rest. So I started going back to the gym to work out, trying to get myself healthy again. I spent a good 7 years working out like 6 days a week. Mainly CrossFit stuff, style workouts. And then life got busy and I quit going. So last few years I have not worked out. So I went back to the gym, probably a little too fast, a little too hard. Ended up really just irritating my right knee. Mind you, I have a desk job and I also, my hobby involves sitting and sewing. So I was not very active. And I have this extremely tight muscles, lower body. It just was out tightened up in a mess. I've had numbness and in my right thigh for like 3 years, and it's really been flaring up. So a friend of mine had went and got dry needling done for some of her muscles. So I thought, I'm going to go try this. So I went and did that yesterday. That's what I did on my lunch yesterday. Incredible. I think this is really going to help me get back to where I need to be. This right thigh has been numb and I've had like this knot for like 3 years. She was putting needles into my muscles. That section, the muscle, and it literally felt like a balloon pop, like the muscle just like finally like let go. Was so bizarre. Weird. It didn't hurt, but it was very weird. And I really feel a lot better. She said it's going to take me some time. I got to do a lot of PT moves. She's a formal physical therapist, the lady that did it. And I had already had physical therapy to try and strengthen my lower back around where my rods and I have 2 rods and a fusion in my lower back. So I'd already been doing stuff like that. So I need to do those again, actually, before I go to bed. Do my physical therapy moves. I know, Zaza. It is. I wish I would have never stopped. I had lost so much weight. I was doing so good. I was, really active. I love to lift heavy. I'm not a cardio girl. You'll find me lifting, not running. So if you ever see me running, you better run too. So anyway, back to the gym. Right now I'm just doing, she said no weights, no barbell work. So right now I'm just doing, this week I'm just going to finish out with my PT moves. I was trying to start incorporating those twice a day. And then she said, then I can start doing like, doing some light body weight movements. That's what it was, body weight movements. And then after another week, I can add in some small dumbbells. So a few weeks of just letting my body rest and doing some PT moves. Hi, Tori. Yes, digital marketing for crafters is Tori. Welcome in. It feels so good to be back live again. And back to Kathy. Yes, I start back up to our life group for church next week. I don't think they have it this week because I think they were out of town. We've been in the same life group for quite a few years, several years. Really great group. A lot of them are pretty close personal friends of ours. My best friend goes to that group too. So it'll be good to be back. I just kind of let myself go from everything. And I really was feeling really defeated with everything. It's like everything was fighting me, which I've had happen before. I haven't got anything done for my business the last couple months that I wanted to, but this has happened to me before when I've been on the verge of a breakthrough or good things. Something always seems to happen. So getting back into my face like I should be. And getting myself focused back on my habits. I had such great habits in place a few years ago. I mean, just regimented, just everything was, I was really good. Thank you. Oh, I can't for sharing your fitness experience. You're strong and adapting to changing needs of your one and only body. That's right. Thank you, Kathy. Hi, Donna. How are you? I'm so glad you're on tonight, Tori. I'm really enjoying your videos. I can totally feel breakthrough energy from you. Thank you, Tori. I know I have a lot of things that I want to get going on. And I just finally realized I just had to let myself be where I needed to be at the time, the last month or so, and just kind of let myself rest. I just didn't have the energy to do lives, and my right leg and my knee hurt so bad. It was a struggle to physically do much of anything. So I'm definitely feeling a lot better. Something I've been meaning to message you about anyway, Tori, or post in the group. I think I realized I still want to, do the beginner teaching, quilting, all that stuff, which I have a lot of ideas, and I'm going to start working on those soon. I need to create this evergreen world for my quilting, for teaching quilting, because we're just too busy in the summer for me to really focus on it. So I think that is helpful for me to learn and to realize, so that I can show up as my best self in certain seasons. Since we do have the motorcycle now and like to travel with that, which I love. So, all right. For those of you just coming in, I'm working on clue 3 for my cotton cuts. This is my first one. I got Marina colorway. This is my first blocks tonight. Now I need to square these up, or they should measure 6.5 by 6.5. They do. They're a little bit bigger, but you know what? For now, I'm going to leave them. But yeah, that is the square one. Now I need to make D and C. I got all my fabrics over here labeled with some of Sean's handy dandy little labels. I love these things. I laminated mine. And I need to clean this room and find my box of letters. I have them sorted. I have my numbers. I have my number tub. Speaking of which, I bought this really cool Bluetooth printer, label printer. Isn't that cool? Love this. Yes, Kathy, totally. Today's episode was incredible. It actually got me thinking about some people that I've met through YouTube that I would like to collab with. I'm like, oh, such great podcast. If you don't know what I'm talking about the Quilting on the Side podcast. With Tori and Andy. Andy's from True Blue Quilts. And Tori is, her new channel is Digital Marketing for Crafters. So that's where you can find Tori. And then they have a podcast that's out every Tuesday. I don't miss an episode. I've completely binged every one. That's how I found Tori and all of them. Yes, I love. Hey, Tasha. Oh, I need to message you too. I just was thinking of you today. I found that stained glass picture that I was supposed to send you like weeks ago. I found the picture of it today. I'll send it to you. So yes, Tori's saying that seasons are definitely the way to go. Yes. And I was trying to show up when, it's like when it's our, biking season. And it's just like, we love it so much. Okay, which one's D? Go like, flip it like this. Okay, so I'm going to put this and this together. So yes, thank you for that. And I've been meaning to message Tasha too. All right, so I need to message Sean, and I need to message Tasha. Maybe it's just something I should put in Discord, and we should have a business meeting. And Sean, are you working on that course for recording and editing videos? I have not tackled that yet, and that is something I need to work on. I told myself that was something I would work on this like fall, winter. Got to just, I don't know. I just got to do it. I just got to try to. I love being live. I'm good at being live. I need to start trying recorded videos. Okay. Here's the issue. I'm going to talk and sew, and then I'm probably going to screw some up. I could share what I know about Instagram in the group sesh. Ooh, yes. I just found you on Instagram. Kathy and I are now IG friends, followers. What do you call it? You popped up as a suggestion, and I'm like, I know her. So I'm definitely missing being on here. I am finding myself scrolling more since I haven't been, since I've kind of been resting. I'm like, oh, I was doing so good. And then I definitely find myself scrolling more on my phone. Yeah, this is the Marina colorway. So hard to pick a cotton cuts to do for your first. I loved so many of the colorways. I know Sean got batiks too. He got the pinks and purples, pretty similar to this, but just different, the pinks and purples version. And then I know, shoot. What is that? Andy got the same one I have, the Marina. Andy and I've done a video together with it. So I would love to, Sean. You talking about this Saturday? I am available. Actually, this past weekend was like the first weekend we'd been home in a while where we didn't have a trip planned, which we've had some pretty fun trips, so I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying. Oh, sweet dreams to your little toddler, Kathy. Putting the little babies to bed. Oh, I wish I could share videos on here. I went to Goodwill today with my daughter on her lunch and bought my little grandson, her youngest one, some little light up tennis shoes. They're so stinking cute. So she sent me a video of him running through the house wearing them. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, send me an invite, Sean. I'll be on. I have plenty of things to work on. I was messaging Tori about when she was going to be on your live, and she's like, I got to figure out what project to do. I'm like, let me know. I'll send you some. Like, I got plenty. I have so many projects. Okay, sounds good, Sean. Sounds good to me. Okay, we got 2 of these made. I just love these colors. Okay, this next one is a big one. Look at this next one's like a lot of little things. So that one's done. We'll just slide him up there. I am so glad I figured out my microphone issue. I was so frustrated on Saturday. I'm surprised I didn't have a liquid lunch. I was so mad. I made my husband take me to lunch, though. I'm like, I need to get out of here. I need to get away because I was like, I can't figure this out. But I figured it out. Okay, so now I'm going to work on, it's called section 3B. So I'll be making 2 of these. I do like that you normally make like 2 of the same thing because then I'm like, that's a lot. I can figure that out. FYI, I'm distracted. I'm loving my fall orangey colored nails. It's not red like it kind of appears. And I did them myself. I'm really digging the orange. Yeah, I filled that out too, Sean, and I don't know if it came back. But I need to get a video recorded, don't I, of my quilt. Okay, so we're going to start with C and E. Just 2 of E, though. I feel like I haven't seen any of you guys in so long. All right, so we're going to do C and E, just like this. So what else is going on? Anybody have anything new and exciting? How's the school year going for your new students, Sean? And I love your little podcast updates. Can I several podcast shout out? We have Tasha. I love listening to her. Your topics are amazing. So good. Such good information. I get a lot of your videos and stuff in while I'm working from home. My 2 days that I get to work from home, I just turn on YouTube and just let it play. That's my favorite. That's usually when I catch up on everybody. Get that lined up. I love how soft this batik is. Some of these are just, they're so pretty. I started putting a seasonal quilt on the back of my couch. I just did my first one for fall, and I'm like loving it. I think that's going to be a new thing. So this could be a little summery quilt for the couch or just for the grands to use. Oh, this could be a good one for my grandbabies to use. Getting ready to work on our hall bedroom and update it for them. They just don't know it yet. Okay, and then I need my 2 Bs, which I think that's all that's left here. Okay, so I have this. I gotta make, oh, nope. Oh, we have some extra. Oh, because I have to make 2 of these. That's right. I just want to make 1 right now because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, no, I'm making 2. I think I have extra pieces. I must have extra pieces. Nope, let's go on the other end. Oh, I see. We have B and C on one end and B and D on one end. Sometimes you got to look ahead. That's good to hear. Here's where I'm directionally challenged, apparently. Okay. So I want to make sure, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Hey, Sean, when does Clue 4 come out, Sean? Is that this week? Is it the end of the month? I don't even remember. I saved these down and I can't remember. Oh, I think Kathy hopped out. I think she's doing another quilt along that I'm in that I haven't even started. We're like 6 blocks in and I haven't even cut 1 piece of fabric for it. The sweater weather quilt along. I haven't even started. This is interesting block. So is anybody else working on a project tonight or are you just hanging out? I always like to know what everybody else is working on. I have a pile on my cutting table of Christmas things I have to start. I told myself I think I'm going to have to start working on Christmas stuff November 1st. I have somebody ordered something. A friend's husband ordered something for her. I got to making some Secret Santa stuff. Okay, this Friday. Awesome. And then, so we have this half. That one challenged me a little bit directionally, but I think I got it. Sometimes I'm like, what direction? I feel like I'm standing on my head some days. Zaza's lurking. Sean's hanging out. Sean likes to hang out during the week so he can chill. I tell you what, I could have came home and took a nap. Yeah. Zaza's just lurking while finishing off some stuff. Thanks for lurking. I'm a lurker too, a lot. Sometimes I think people think I'm rude when I'm like in lives or other groups. I'm just not a commenter. Does that make sense? I'm just not. So Tasha is stuffing Halloween goodie bags for CJ's Halloween party. Look at you go, mama. Oh. Tori is hanging out, possibly trying to do work, ? Went on a field trip today with my 7-year-old. I am exhausted. I bet. I used to do field trips, and I remember them days. All right, so we're going to make 2 of these. This is just, I'm super confused. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope I have enough. This just doesn't seem like enough. I don't think I have enough of this. Wouldn't that be 8 pieces? Well, sometimes I'm just trying to make sure that these are coming apart. I might be short one. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 2 of them are here. I already sewed 2 of them on, so there's my 2 I'm missing. We're good. They're right here. I already sewed them. Oh, Amanda. You're so special. Okay. I already sewed them on. So we're going to do 2 of these like this. Oh my goodness gracious. This has got me a little directionally challenged. I'm not going to lie. It's a little concerning for my sanded. Anybody else get a little confused on these flat parts that they cut off? I can't show it. Oh no. I don't know where I'm supposed to sew. Okay, this is really confusing me. It's the angles that they have these pictured in is really throwing me for a loop today. Okay. So we're going to put this over here like this. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm losing my mind. I really think I am, guys. I really think I am. Oh, so what else has been going on? Last week, while I was super sick, my mother fell and broke her arm. She is 79. Luckily, my brother still lives at home with her, so he is around to help take care of things. She goes in tomorrow for follow-up x-rays. I'm in the process of trying to get her a lift chair. She already walks with a cane, but now she really can't get up like by herself because she doesn't have the use of a whole entire arm. It looks terrible. It's so bruised and oh. So that's been going on. Not to mention 2 weeks before that, she ended up in the ER for low blood sugar. She's been a lot the last couple weeks. Joking. I just tease her. She's been really good spirits, honestly, for what she's dealing with in her arm. Gosh, I hope. Oh, okay. I don't like the looks of that. That is not lined up at all. We're way off. What did I do? I'm like way off. I got all this left. This one looks good. All right, I'm gonna tear that one apart and redo it. I'm telling you, I am on the Hot Mess Express. I tell you, people. So that's what's been going on. I'm really glad. Hi, Day. How are you? Gosh, I'm just seeing all my friends. I haven't seen you guys in so long. I'm really glad that I got my leg looked at and that the lady was pretty adamant that. And another thing I told her is I physically cannot cross my legs. Like my muscles are so tight and like shortened, I think from so much sitting. It has been a hot minute. I told her, I said, I can't cross my legs. I get terrible shin splints when I take walks. So we're going to work on all of that. So when I get off of here, I got to go work on my PT moves and do my physical therapy. Because I am going to get better. I am tired of being in pain. I've slept in bed the last 2 nights. I have not slept in bed with my husband for like a month because my back and knee hurts so bad. I slept on the couch. I felt pretty good. The lady that I went to gave me tips for sleeping, getting in and out of the car. She said that my legs should always be together. So I should be like sitting in the car and then swinging both legs in. Getting out of the car and you just swing both legs out at the same time. Especially with my rods and fusion in my lower back. I think this is going to look much better this time. So, I am on the mend. Get my mother on the mend. My husband had that terrible cold. That's where I got it from the first time. So, we're all going to be on the mend. Anybody have any big fun Halloween plans? We are dressing up and going to a friend's house just around the corner and for trick-or-treating locally. Ours is Friday night. It's like 5 to something, I think. I'm not telling anybody what we're dressing up as. I will post pictures though. I'll post pictures on my channel page just for the fun of it. We are going as sitcom characters. I'm not going to tell you what, but maybe we'll I think I've got everything I need. Mainly I could just use stuff around the house. So I hope I'm doing this Okay. That's directionally challenging for me tonight for some reason. You know? Let's see. What do I have? I was supposed to have a quilt class last Saturday at a local quilt shop. Unfortunately, nobody signed up. So we have it back on the calendar for November 15th. I am going to message her tomorrow and see if she can post it again on her business page. I posted it on mine. I'm going to email it out tomorrow. Okay, that looks right. I'm not so sure about this block. Is it me? Wow, this is really like, am I the issue with this? This is really tripping me up for some reason. I don't know what. Kids have a Halloween parade and then trick or treating. Fun. So does anybody dress up? How are you guys? I love to dress up. I haven't the last couple of years, but typically I do. Caffeine and survive. Right? I did something wrong again. I'm really struggling with this quilt block. I don't get it. Excuse me. I just don't understand how that can be. Wow. I'm now working on my husband's Clark Kent badge for his costume. Nice. That's awesome. I can't even remember what I dressed up as last time I dressed up. I do remember funny one. For work, our department was the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So that was fun this year. We got to redeem our costume contest, though. The first year I was there, we were Yahtzee. Oh, yes, I'm not showing anybody what I am yet. I'm just curious what people are in. I think it'll be funny. The first year, 2 years ago, at where I'm at now, we were Yahtzee. So our boss was the Yahtzee Cup. And then we all had shirts on that looked like a dice. We wore our sweatshirts, and then we each unzipped our sweatshirt and spun around. And then when we all got to the end, we yelled Yahtzee. So we won that year. Last year we were Pac-Man. And then this year we were Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I was Dopey, which is kind of comical to me because Dopey is actually mute. He doesn't actually speak. He's never attempted to speak. So I thought it was kind of funny that was my character. Because I like to talk. I like to talk. Clearly. It's getting real close to bedtime, too. I've been trying to get to bed earlier. I get up about 4:30. Get some kind of workout in at 5. And I'm on the road for work at 6:30. I've always been a morning person, though. Excuse me. I've never done well with being up late. I've always been that way my whole life. Mom says when I was little, they would go to look for me. It'd be like 7 o'clock at night. And I would have went and put myself to bed. I'm like, I'm going to bed, people. All right. So So I'm on my last couple pieces here. Let's see if I can figure this out. Boy, I don't know why. I was so quiet today at the office, my team leader didn't realize I was there. Uh-oh. Okay, we're going to do this. And then we're going to take B. And then we're going to take D. Wow, why am I struggling with this mentally so bad? Nope. Okay. I'm going to leave these laying over here. I just emptied the driver and then turned it back on. Window closed and I forgot to switch. Oh, Tasha, that sounds like something I would definitely do. For sure. I've just always been a super early person. That's how I was raised. My dad was always, my dad was up at like probably 4 every day of his life. And he'd read the paper word for word, literally, and then go to work. So, trying to get back into some devotion time in the morning and definitely getting in some kind of type of workout, whether it's walking on my walking pad. I messed this up already. I did. On the days that I work from home, I go into the gym and work out with my girlfriends. I'm changing my schedule so when I get the kids off the bus, I'm done for work. So I'm working 6 to 7 each morning. So I'm working 6 to 7 each morning and then 8 to 3:30. Yeah, I asked to change my schedule because I wanted to be home sooner. I don't want to work till 5. So I work till 4. And then I'm home by 4:30. I've got about half an hour drive. But my work from home days are my favorite because I really like that. Honestly, it's so good for my mental health. You know what, Tasha? If I had to work out in the evening, I would never do it. I've tried it. I don't like it. So, okay, I think I actually got this done right. Look at me. Just gotta get it to line up and scoot. I don't know if that's supposed to, I think it is supposed to line up. There we go. Well, at least I almost got one done. And I'll work on the next one. I already got my work clothes ready, so I'm good there. I got the bed ready. I think one thing for me is getting prepared at night for the next day. Like having my lunch ready, which I never do. And I know I need to because I'm always rushing to get out the door. So it's just being prepared. I pretty much always have picked out my clothes the night before. So I'm pretty good about that kind of stuff. But any tips on prepping for the next day is great. Tasha. I gotta work out. I'm on the struggle bus. Mainly because I want to feel good. I want to stop being in pain, for one thing. Okay. I managed to figure it out. I was directionally challenged for a hot second, but this is 2. That's block B. And I just got to finish this last one. I just got to make sure that I line my pieces up right. Okay. That's just directionally got me all flustered tonight. Oh, Kathy is back and started sewing a last-minute Halloween costume. Yay. I think the only thing I'm going to do, I may have to make a homemade label for some things for our costume. But I'll be sure to post a picture on my page when we get dressed Friday. Okay, that looks right. Last one. And then this one goes on here. All right, I got clue 3. I got 2 more scenes. Clue 3 is done. I appreciate you all hopping in with me tonight, hanging out. I've missed you all. I'm going to stick with the 8 o'clock for now. It's a little later than I am used to, but I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be able to be okay with that. And then, so I will be live with Sean on Saturday at 8. I'm excited to come hang out with Sean. He invited me a few weeks ago, but I had my granddaughter that day. So I don't know what I'm going to work on yet. I might have some of these Christmas projects started that I need to work on. So that might be what I work on. Oh, and I made it with that bobbin. I almost changed the bobbin, but I made it. All right, guys, I got it done. Let's press it. I didn't leave myself a lot of room to press, but we got her. Okay, so I have block 3B, 2 of these, and block 3A, 2 of those. So we are done. Got another clue done. Let's see, I'll be back Saturday with Sean at 8 on his channel. And let's put this back in my clue 3 bag. I save all my little patterns. Oh, I'm so happy to be back. Don't decide until about 9 p.m. on Friday night. Yeah. I know, I'm not sure. I have tons of things. The one I probably wouldn't work on, I have a Bible cover to make for somebody, but I don't think I could do that while being live. It's too much measuring and stuff. I don't know. I have piles of things over there I want to make. I'm in the middle of, let's see if I can grab it. I know it's Halloween on Friday, but that's okay. I'm in the middle of quilting Halloween wall hanging. My quilt bestie Katie gave it to me, so I'm working on this. There's 4. It was a panel. It had 2 more. I made a table runner out of that. And then this one I'm actually using a bed sheet. Katie and I have a mutual friend that gave us a ton of bed sheets. Right, Tasha? Post-Halloween party. Whoop, whoop. So I've decided that the bed sheets are perfect for wall hangings and table runners. I don't have to cut into other fabric. So yeah, so I'm working on this. I'm quilting 1 inch apart. And then I'll go back the other way and do it 1 inch apart. So it'll be squares. So working on that. I might work on that Saturday. I don't know yet. I don't know. We shall see. Okay. We are done. Clue 3 is done. I'm going to clean up plug my iron before I forget. And I'm going to get myself ready for bed. Get some good night's rest. I need to go do my PT moves so I can keep healing my body. And I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. Thanks for hanging out tonight. And catch me on Sean's Saturday. And then I'll see you back here next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great night.